Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Holy Smokes Barbecue channel. It is a bright and sunny winter day here, and I got one question for you. Who doesn't love a good chili cheese dog? That's what we're making here today on Holy Smokes Barbecue, but we're gonna make it in this incredible style using a homemade Texas style hot dog chili. It's gonna be fantastic. There's so much that goes into this, so many flavors. It's really going to take these chili cheese dogs to the next level. And rather than using just any store-bought hot dog, I'm actually gonna use a jalapeno cheddar brat. And then we're gonna shred up some cheese, put them on a split top bun, and then put that beautiful, magical Texas style hot dog chili on. So for today's cook, everything is gonna be done here on the Pit Boss Platinum Lockhart. Love this thing, it's incredible. It's become my go-to for just about everything that I cook outdoors. And so with that, let's go ahead and head over to the Lockhart. All right, so for the remainder of this video, we're gonna do everything right here on the Lockhart. So I've got it rolling at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. It is up to temperature, it's nice and hot inside. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open this up. You can see I actually have my my flame hood open so that I can get those flames in and get it nice and hot. I'm gonna go ahead and close that. And then I'm gonna take my actual Dutch oven here, and this is a really nice heavy duty Dutch oven. I'm gonna put it right directly on the grates here, and I'm gonna let that actually preheat. I'm gonna preheat that, and then we're gonna start adding our ingredients to it. So that'll take just a few minutes. All right, my Dutch oven is preheated and ready to go. From here on out, I'm gonna be really, really careful because it's a 400 degree cooking surface right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Got my nice hot surface here. And like I said, everything's gonna kind of happen on this. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to add about a tablespoon of onion powder. Okay, just gonna add that in there. Now I'm gonna add 3 cloves of garlic, and I have this kind of pre-minced stuff, so I know that that's about 1.5 teaspoons here. So I'm gonna add that in there. A little bit more. Next, I'm gonna add a jalapeno. So I've taken 1 jalapeno, I hollowed it out, I cut it in half. Normally I would dice this up and put it in there, but I'm cooking for the whole family tonight. Not everybody likes the actual texture of the jalapeno, so I'm just gonna stick them in there like that. And then finally, I'm gonna add just a little bit of olive oil. All right, now I'm just gonna stir that around a little bit. Just gonna scrape the pan there. All right, next gonna add just some salt and pepper. Salt there. A little bit windy out here, so hopefully all my pepper doesn't blow away. Okay. Go ahead and stir. Already starting to get some really good smells out of this. All right, next I'm gonna add about 1/4 cup of chili powder. This is what's gonna give it that nice, really dark color. And then gonna add about that same amount of chipotle powder. About a teaspoon of cumin. About 1.5 teaspoons of oregano. And let's kick it up just a little bit more with some diced green chilies. There we go. All right, just gonna stir all this together here. And we're gonna add a liquid component here in just a second. So once we add that liquid component, it's gonna break down all these spices, just incorporate everything really, really nicely. So we're just kind of building a dry base here. All right, so I'm gonna add about 1.5 cups of beef stock. Okay, just regular old beef stock. This thing is a 2-pound container, so I'm only gonna use about a half of this. There we go. All right, give it a little stir. There we go. I'm sort of using that stock to deglaze this pan here. Okay, so now I'm actually gonna cover this up. And I'm gonna let it sit on here for about 3 minutes or so, and then we'll come back to it and we'll add our meat ingredient. All right, so it's been about 3 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and open this back up. Again, because everything's hot, I'll make sure that I'm protecting my hands. Wow, that smell. Woo! Smells so good in there. And this is just the base. So earlier I browned some ground beef inside. This is just regular ground beef. This is about a half a pound of it. So I'm now going to add this already browned ground beef. Give that a little stir. Incorporate that ground beef in there. It's starting to look like chili, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now I have a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. I'm actually not going to use all of this. I'm going to use actually about half of it. And I'm just going to top it right there on top. There we go. Stir that in there. The smell of that jalapeno's coming out. Obviously that chili powder. Oh, smelling so delicious. This is going to be great on my jalapeno cheddar brat. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and put this back in and cover it up. Again, trying to be very, very careful. Okay. I'm going to close this up, and now I'm going to reduce the heat to 300 degrees. So now all we're really waiting for is those ingredients to fully incorporate, to take on a little bit more smoke flavor. So I'll be back in probably about 10 minutes or so, and at that point I'll go ahead and I'll grab my jalapeno cheddar brat, which is already done. It's a store-bought thing. I just have it in my upper smoking chamber here. I'm going to take that out, put it in a bun, top it with our homemade chili and some freshly grated cheddar cheese, and we're going to try this thing. All right, let's take a look. Go ahead and open this up. Very, very hot. Woo! Look at that, folks. Man, that looks like a chili. And it smells like heaven. Oh, goodness. All right, this is ready to come off. So I'm going to go ahead and get this off. I'm going to add one more little thing to it just to kick it up one more little bit, and then we'll build our cheddar brat. All right, here we go. Can't wait to see this. Let's go ahead and get the lid off. Ooh, there we go. Ho, ho. Man, that smells so great. All right, so before we serve this up, a couple of quick things I'm going to do. First, I'm going to take the zest of one lime. I'm just going to add that right in here. I got the zest of a lime. And then I'm going to add the juice of one whole lime. So the zest and the juice of one whole lime. All right, so there's half. And there's the other half. This is going to give it kind of that like Tex-Mex flavor almost. That little bit of citrus from the lime. All right, let's just stir that in there. It's a beautiful thing. Really beautiful thing. All right, it's time to grab our jalapeno cheddar brat and build it out on a bun. All right, so I'm going to start with my bun. I've got a split top, and this is a Hawaiian sweet bun too, just to give it that extra level of flavor. Now I'm going to grab my jalapeno cheddar brat that I've had just sitting in the smoker for a little while there. Next, we're going for the chili. That's right. Just going to pile that right on top there. Oh man, I cannot wait to eat this. Right there. Finally top it off with some freshly grated cheddar cheese. Now here you could do mustard, you could do sour cream, you could do whatever you want with this. I like just plain like that. All right, this is my favorite part. You know, I cannot wait to try this jalapeno cheddar brat with my Texas style, kind of Tex-Mex chili and this cheddar cheese. So here we go, let's dig in. Oh man, so good. Oh, woo! Oh yeah. Oh man. I mean, say it with me. Holy smokes, is that good. That chili is absolutely phenomenal. It's bold, it's spicy, it's not overpowering though, and we put so much into that chili, you can really taste pieces of just about all of it. So man, so incredible, and it really makes this cheddar brat just pop even more. All right, I'm gonna get the rest of the brats off. We're gonna feed the family with this tonight. But thanks for tuning in to the Holy Smokes Barbecue channel. If you like what you saw here, make sure you like this video, give us a thumbs up down below, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and hey, tell a friend who might enjoy what we're doing here as we're cooking outdoors. Make sure you check out one of our other videos that we've recently done, and I'll see you next time. Woo! Man.